Hey there, everybody, welcome back to some REUS 2. REUS 2? REUS 2. One of those two. Hope you guys have been having a good one. It's been a while since I actually played this game, and I was looking through my content log. I was like, wow, that was a while back. I thought I'd made a video more recent on it. So I want to go ahead and make another one at least. You guys seem to kind of enjoy it, so I want to try another video on it and see if you guys still want to see some more of it. So we're going to try a different planet. As you can see here, here's our completed planet here. This is the one we completed in our first episode, and we're going to go move on to another planet. So let's go back and let's try to create a new one. Choose a human spirit that will seed the destiny of this planet. Before we get started, as always, if you guys do enjoy these videos, please let me know down below by liking or commenting the video. The engagement really does help and gets these videos out here to more people so that we can grow our little place here on the internet. So let's go ahead and see what spirit that we're going to do. We have the sage, the inventor, or the goddess. Or we can do a random character. Let's do the inventor this time. We chose the sage last time, and I think we had the goddess join us on the other planet. So let's start with the inventor and have something a little bit different, shall we? So we have a couple different giants we can pick here. So we can have a plant giant, either a swamp or a forest. The swamp seems like it high yields on science, which is what we're going to be focusing on with the inventor. So let's do that. And then we'll have our, let's see, we need, they have mystery, we have food, and we have gold. Let's go with the ocean and the rock titan. I think that'll be pretty decent for us. We don't have any forests this time. We'll just have swamps, oceans, and rocks. So that sounds like it's going to be our plan. Difficulty, giant, we'll just do the standard difficulty for right now. Medieval era is fine with, actually, do we want to start with ancient? Oh no, that's the final era, never mind. Full draft, challenge, we'll just keep that all in general. Tutorial quest, we don't need that because we did pretty good last time. So we need to look at the Tinkerer's World. All Biotica with a base science yield gain 40% if Biotica is unique in the biome. So let's go and create a planet and get on in. Okay, so we have our little people. They're dancing. They're ready for the world to begin anew. And let's take a look at what we have here. Help us maximize prosperity until all of our eon is passed, and we want to have 3 technology as our first thing. So let's go ahead and take a look. Since we are going to be focusing on science, let's go ahead and get some swamp biome down, shall we? So we have our bioticum. We don't want that. We want to have our terraform, and we want to create a rainforest. So that is where our people are going to live first. Let's do a 4-cell rainforest and get that going. And let's go ahead and once that gets done, we'll put our settlement down. And I think what I want to do is let's take a look at our animals here. Let's see, that's forest, animals, ocean. Do these create any science? No science there. We do have some science here on the bedrock. So if we want that, we want to be adjacent to some plant bioticum. Is there any plants here? Output of 10 science. So yeah, we can have some science go there. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to get some terraformation going, and we'll put a couple of tiles of sand there. And then we'll have these guys settle probably on the precipice of both here. So let's go ahead and do that. I think that's going to be a good one. And of course they went directly across. Okay, well, not exactly what I was wanting there, but that's fine. We can go ahead and make this useful. So we can have a booster here. So we have a mineral booster, which is going to be good for our guys. If adjacent to a bioticum with base science. So we can say, okay, what is wrong here? Stone can only be placed in the rainforest and taiga. Oh, okay, so this was not exactly what I wanted to do here for the plan, but it's fine. We can do plus 15 and plus, let's see, 5 on our gold. That's fine there. We'll take a look at plants for our desert. That'll get an output of 10 science, and that'll boost our rock here, which is fine. We couldn't see this booster here initially, so that's okay. This will still get us the boost for our science on here. I accidentally canceled the guy's job, so let's fix that. Very good. All right, so we want to have some more technology that's going to boost. We'll see all the science go through. That makes a garden, even more science go through. And we click on here, we can see all of their science build up. And we have plus 26, and that's going to get us what we need for the plus 3. So in placing 2 bioticum, I think that's a pretty good start, if I have to say so. All right, so we did it. Very good. I have 3 technologies, and we have a draft. Let's go ahead and pick one here. What do we want? Rainforest is going to give us more science, so let's go look at that. Output of 20 science, plus 6 for each surplus of biodiversity in this biome. So we want to have a large biodiversity picking out this gumbo limbo, and we get a bird out of that. I want them to expand that way, so hopefully they do that. Now let's take a look at what idea they have. Okay. So herbalist, plus 40 and then 100 if there are 2 of 3 undergrowth biotica within borders. Okay, that could be a possibility. Extra plus 1 for each science in the mineral within borders with highest science, okay? Or woodcutter, plus 40 and plus or 100 if there are 2 to 3 tree biotica within borders. Let's take a look at what we have unlocked. And we will have undergrowth, so let's take a look. We have medicinal tree. We have a lot of trees we can place. That's a science tree, that's a science tree, so I think we could pretty much complete that if we so choose. We do have an undergrowth, but that's about it. So I think we should go for the tree one if I'm honest. I think that's gonna be our best one. And it's just within borders, so if we get a tree for the desert somehow, we can do that. All right, so we'll do that. Sounds good to me. And they expanded into the rainforest, just what I wanted. Very good. So be it. So let's take a look here. We need to get 3 of 10 now. 5 unique biotica within borders. So we want some uniqueness going on. And we also have someone else who can settle in. We have gold for the goddess, Exalted. And she gets gold food for each mystery within borders. So we want probably some oceanic type things with her. Or we have +1 food, +1 science, +1 gold for each mystery within borders. So also probably the ocean, because the ocean has a lot of mystery to it. Bit of that wants prosperity for all. The more developed cities, the better. We haven't used the diplomat before, but I think the goddess is going to be best for this one, so I'm going to use the goddess. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to expand our desert this way, because they're pretty good at the desert with the gold. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to expand out the desert a little bit. We're going to expand this way, and then I'm going to get our ocean one and then build the ocean out this way, and hopefully the goddess will expand that way as well. So I'll put the goddess on the border of the ocean and here, because that's going to be decent for what she wants. So let's get a good ocean here once the stone giant's done. Let's get a pretty wide one, if I have to say. So we'll probably have some room over here to do some things, and we'll let our ocean giant do what he needs to do. We also have the goddess that wants to settle, and we'll settle once they're done doing that. Okay, next we want some biodiversity here, and I need them to expand this way, so hopefully they'll expand and do something there. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to deal with some of the desert stuff that we have at the moment. Let's look at the animals. None of them really produce science, which is not great. And I don't think we have much else in order to produce science. We do have some flint, but it needs to be adjacent. Oh, that's actually rainforest minerals, never mind. Output of 20. That one is just going to be base science. Okay, let me try to figure out what we're gonna do here. Okay, well, I'm trying to still think about the scientists. I'm going to go ahead and put the goddess. I'm going to put her right here. And hopefully they'll expand this way. And I'm hoping the scientist goes back into the rainforest some more. I'm hoping. We'll see. But right now we're going to put the goddess over here. And like I said, I'm still working on the scientist. Okay, so our goddess has set up her little part of the world here. And what they want is wealth. So we could probably go ahead and set up some wealth. I think we have animals that actually do that. So we need to have a sea anemone. And I believe we can actually do that quite easily. So we have a sea anemone, can only be placed in the shallow waters. So we can go ahead and put that here. I think that's probably the best place for it. And then we can take our animal and put the clownfish, which would give us some mystery and money. So we're going to go and put our clownfish there. I think that is the best way to at least start the goddess off a little bit. Let these guys do their job. And I think we're good on that for a minute. That should build up her wealth to 3 if I did this correctly. So you can see the boost there. We may need a little bit more. Of course, we have that going in. We have +9, +8. Yeah, we're going to do a little bit, just a little bit more for that. So let's see. Do we have any minerals that could possibly produce us anything? Oh, but they are at 3, so we already have a new draft that we can get. So let's take a look at that. Our rainforest is maxed out, and let's focus on our desert, I think. Let's see if we can get some science out of our desert to maybe help our scientist out. So yeah, we could get some limestone. But -25 for adjacent minerals. Okay, and it has 1 micro slot. Well, this will help us out with our scientist, but we also have this that would help our goddess out. And this will give us a cohort for the ocean, but once again, not science. So let's go and unlock this one. I think we can make that one work. So now we have a new bioticum for our desert here. It has +3 biodiversity, and we don't want it adjacent to a rock. So let's go ahead and place that here at least. That'll give us some more science. It's not going to be a full amount of science, but it should produce us enough to help out our scientists just a little bit. So let's see how much we produce here. A good bit, I would have to say. Let's see, how much did it actually give us? Oh, wow, look at that, 100. No kidding, really? Wow. Okay, I didn't realize it was gonna count for that much. And that's still going. That's incredible. I did not think about that. Huh. I don't know why did that do so much? Is that actually what its base is? No, it's 75. What boosted it so much? There wasn't a boost there. No, I don't know what boosted that so much. Multiplier, 30. 40% over a bonus. Interesting. Is it because of this one? Let's see. No, this is adjacent. The Forester shouldn't have done it. Huh. I don't know what boosted that so much. But hey, we got an achievement. Encounter your first luxury. Okay, very good. So now that we've done that for the scientists, let's go ahead and look at this. We have another possible... We did the Pirate Queen last time. We also have the Miner. The Miner is very interested in science from minerals. I think I'm going to do the Miner, actually. We'll do the Miner. We have a lot of science from minerals. And honestly, what I might do is I might do another desert bonus over here. I think that would be good. We can have some more rainforest go over here. But we can have our Titan here. Create some more desert. And I think what I'm going to do... Because he's interested in minerals. So what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to put him on the edge of some rainforest here. And then make our rainforest finish up on this side once it's done. We'll get him down as soon as we can. But let's go ahead and look at our scientist here. He wants trees. And we have a bonus to plants here. So we could boost this for each surplus biodiversity in this biome. So let's go ahead and put that tree down. But we don't have enough biodiversity yet. So let's take a look at what else we can do. We only have 2 slots here at the moment until the sky expands out. Oh, what do we want to do? We can at least get some base science down for this tree. And this tree is based on biodiversity. This will give us 1 biodiversity, which is something that wouldn't be bad. So I think I'll go ahead and put that there. Because I would like to put this tree in there, because that'll give us a massive boost to our science. Okay, so now that that's done, let's grab our Titan here. He's coming around and he's going to finish that up. So once he finishes that up, then we can go ahead and expand our rainforest all the way. In the meantime, I'm going to let these guys settle on the edge of what's going to be the eventual rainforest and this desert. Okay, turning it back to the goddess over here, we do have a money booster underwater here. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to place... We could have put these fish here, and that could have boosted it a good bit. But I don't... We could place another one, honestly, but I want some biodiversity. So we're going to put the gate there. It's not as fruitful as putting another clownfish. We could honestly move the clownfish if I really wanted to, and then replace the clownfish here for 1. So like it would only cost 1 eon, and then we can move the clownfish there. That's actually what I'm going to do. So let's do that and replace that. And then we'll put a clownfish here. That is what I think is going to be best for this area. So now that our Swamp Titan is available, let's go ahead and move that here and just finish up our little bit of rainforest there, because we do have some biodicum in the rainforest that are stone based. So if we look at here, we do have science, plenty of science. So this is going to be good if our guy decides to expand that way. I'm not sure if there's a way for me to put them a certain way, or, you know, encourage them to expand a certain way, but I haven't figured that out yet. But let's go ahead and take a look here. Oh, we have a food booster. Not really what I'm looking for, unfortunately, but we'll make do. Oh, look at that tree. That is awesome looking, isn't it? The art in this game is phenomenal. It's just awesome. I'm not really good with words all the time, so, you know, sometimes my vocabulary is very basic. Otherwise, sometimes I'll think of some more clever words, but yeah, the art is very well done and very just pleasing to the eye. A very relaxing game too. So if you need another chill game, this is definitely one for you. Okay, can we have the biodiversity to plant this tree here? I would like to do that. Yes, we do. Excellent. So let's go ahead and place that there. That'll give our inventor the science that he needs. Also, I love the inventor. We're kind of in the Neolithic age, but he has a nice suit and tie. Very well done. Very fancy, very fancy for the Neolithic age. As you can see, here are tons of science coming in. Look at that. Oh, man. Look at all that science. This dude is going to be extremely happy. We have no population whatsoever, but that's okay. He is focused on science, and that's what we're doing for him. And we also completed the side objective for him as well. So let's go ahead and look at 3 technology. We need 2 minerals on the borders as well. So what can we do in our little desert here? We don't have enough biodiversity here, so we need to make sure we cover that. Output of 5 if adjacent next to a plant biodicum. So let's take a look at our plant bioticum for the desert and see what would be beneficial here. Nothing is going to produce food for us, which is unfortunate. So what we can do here, with base gold, is there a animal that produces gold? No, there isn't. This food bionicum is honestly kind of difficult. I don't want to waste this booster. And we get, okay, so we can get a boost here. And we could put a mineral bioticum. So I'm gonna go ahead and utilize this food booster if I can. And then try to decide what we can put here that would help. If adjacent to a plant, if adjacent to mineral, for each adjacent mineral. Okay, so we want to make sure this one's not adjacent to minerals. So what I might do is I might put, no, we don't want that there. I have to be careful where we put these because this could produce a lot of science, but we have to make sure that we don't place it next to any other minerals. We also want to make sure this is next to a plant. So what I might do is we could put a plant here, have a, trying to think of the best way to place these minerals because I don't want to mess up our little biodiversity here. That'll produce some science and that'll, let's see, base gold. Count as an empty slot, barren. Okay. I'm gonna think about what's best here. Okay, so this is my plan. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to put a fan palm here. Now you're thinking, Stapes, aren't you supposed to focus on science for this guy? And well, yeah, you'd be correct, but I'm investing right now. We're thinking about the best way to maximize our ability here, and I'm hoping that he expands this way so we can get more minerals down. I'm taking a chance, unfortunately, but this is the best way I can think of getting these boosted up as much as possible. So I'm putting a plant here, and why I'm planning to put the plant there is if you read this, it says adjacent to a bioticum with base gold, so we get plus 15 science. So what I'm doing to maximize this is I'm putting a rattlesnake down. So if it's going to be adjacent to at least one critter bioticum, so that's good. We're going to put that here. So that's going to boost our plant, and it's going to boost our snake. And once we get a mineral down, this will be boosted for food. Now, this snake says if adjacent to at least one predator. So we can put a predator down. And this is going to be our sand cat. If there's at least one critical bioticum in biome, which there is. So we're going to place our sand cat down, and unfortunately that's going to end our arrow, which is fine. I'm not too worried about that. Like I said, this is an investment right here. And hopefully, like I said, well, okay, there it is. They expanded that way. Well, hopefully they'll expand this way at some point. But we need to get some minerals down. Maybe we can work with the minerals in this area, and then we can push that forward. But all of these are working together. That is what I wanted out of this. Now that we don't have, these critters working with this plant, but that's fine. We do have the base gold there, and we have the base gold there, so we have a bunch of gold going here. Unfortunately, the miner's not really focused on that, but like I said, it's an investment. Let's go and move on to the next era, and we can see what we need to do there. So we have a couple different options here. By a couple, I mean we actually have a good bit of options here. So we have the calm era, nothing crazy going on. Humanity advances to the next era, but no, not with a particular inspiration or goal in mind. It's an opportunity to focus on improving their prosperity. And then let's get the era quest. We can focus on the Iron Age, which would be good for our scientists, which is kind of what we're focusing on this run is, doing a science run. So I think we might do that. With tools at our disposal, the road is clear to tame the bounties of the Earth. We help the inventor exploit the planet's crust. Iron to unlock iron bioticum, and the inventor builds a great forge, which multiplies science of all minerals within borders. That's our focus for this run, so I think that's what I'm going to pick. We could do the Age of Philosophy or the Monument Age, but like I said, we're focusing on science, so let's do that. All right, so we're in the Iron Age, and they're going to build us a nice little forge, and you can see that right there. Nice little forge built. Very good. So now for the Iron Age, we need at least 10 science on the planet, which we've already completed, and then we need 3 of 4 minerals on the planet, which is easy enough. Let's go to our miner settlement over here, and yep, he expanded the wrong way again, so that's okay. We kind of planned for that. We have a bonus slot booster, so let's see here what minerals we can do to boost that. Okay, so I see a couple different options here for our minerals. So iron, this is the new one that we got. 5 science for each iron and biome, available on all land biomes. So we can have different ones go across here. So we can have some iron over here for our guy here. Unfortunately, he's still expanding into the desert, which is not what I've been wanting. I've been wanting him to go this way, and unfortunately, we're just not getting that. We'll hopefully figure it out. But right now, for our guy here, I'm going to put an iron here. I'm hoping that he'll expand some more so that we can get more iron down, but we don't want iron adjacent. So, we'll have to put an iron here to get that extra bonus. And then my idea is to put a tree here that can go next to our flint, because that'll get plus 15 if adjacent to one tree bioticum. So I think that's what we're going to be doing, and then we can put maybe a mineral here to enhance the science on that. So I'm going to put the iron here because that's going to be our big booster. And then we're going to go and get our tree down. And of course, we want to put this tree, once we have, we just need some more biodiversity, and that tree will help us get a lot of extra science for our biodiversity. That is my plan there. Once this giant gets over here, we're going to be placing more biotic down for minerals and move on from there. So let's see here. What do we have? We need prosperity for our goddess, and we need more technology there. This should boost the technology for this guy and get that done for us. That looks good to me. Looks like a lot of science going in. And let's go ahead and put some flint here, I believe. I think that's where I want it. Yeah, let's go and put some flint here. That'll get us another mineral down, and also get us some extra biodiversity, which is good. And then we have our tree that can go here now. Nope, we still need some more biodiversity, unfortunately. So we'll have to get that done and try our best to enhance that. I don't know what exactly we can do, but we're going to try our best to figure it out. I do know to go ahead and enhance the science for the miner village. I am going to go ahead and place the stone here. I think that's going to be a great way to get him started. And we need to make sure we have 80 prosperity. We're at 51 of 80 right now. So we're going to move that forward. And then he also has an idea. So let's see if we can pick something that would help him out. So plus 40 and then 100 if there are 2 of 4 elemental biotica within borders. Element biotica. Okay, so let's see. What counts as element? So we have 1 element already. We have 2 element. 3 element. And then we have 3 element, which means we'll need a 4th element if possible, which I think that's a gem. Element. So if we can get another element down, is it unique? Let's see if it's unique. It just says element. We could possibly do that one. Plus 1 for each science in the mineral within borders of the highest science. So extra science for each science in the mineral within borders of the highest science. That could be very good. So plus 1, so extra plus 1. I'm reading this multiple times so I understand it. For each science in the mineral with the within borders with the highest science. All right, so our highest science, output of 28, output of 38, 7. Okay, so we have 28, or 38 is our highest. This could possibly get higher. That's a risk. This one we have a higher chance of getting, I think. Can we have yes, we do have a draft up here. Let's see if we can get something. Might do another rainforest draft if I'm honest. Might do another rainforest draft. Maybe we get, ooh, look at that, Jade Ritual. That's plants. Ooh, but we do have hemp, which would give us 30 for each adjacent animal. Not really what we're looking for. We've already unlocked flint. We do have that. It's volcanic and a gem, not elements though. We have medicinal undergrowth. If there are no more than 1 other copies of this biotic, so I think it's 100%. I don't know about that. I don't know about that at all. Oh yeah, we've already picked it. So we have 2 rerolls. Oh, let's use a reroll. See if we can get something better. I think those are the same exact thing, so let's go ahead and go with the hemp. So we have that, and we have some new animals unlocked. And wait, do you have? Oh right, okay, yeah. There's this. I would like to get another element if I can. I really want to put this tree down, but I don't think we have the biodiversity just yet. We could. That's not a tree though. Yeah, that's undergrowth because this one is reliant on a tree bioticum. That's tough. We need another mineral. I think we could go ahead and put a mineral down if we really want to. And that might count towards our... Yeah, this could help us. That'll give us an extra one. I'm going to put this down for right now and we'll replace it with a tree if we need to, but that'll at least get us our requirement for our plus 5 prosperity here. Okay. So now the miner, or the inventor, has another objective for us. And now that we have element, we might be able to do this and get an extra 100. I'm going to try that. We're going to see if that works the way I think I want it to. So be it. And I think we're getting our 100. Yep, we sure are. Look at that. 100 science right into the bank. So I think that's a good little bonus for us there. We knew that was a guaranteed for us, and our scientist is going to reach a pretty good milestone with that. All right. So now let's move on. We're at 61 of 80, and we have 30 arrow left. Are we going to be able to get a 3-star this time or not? Have 20 technology, 8 unique biotica within borders. All right, so we want 8 unique biotica, which we could do a lot with the desert here. So let's see what we got. So we know that the iron will be, like, we want iron here and we want iron here. And then if we can get, we have another iron here, and that would give us a lot of bonus. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna replace this one. I know that's gonna take away some bonus, but that's fine. We can move that here and still get the bonus if we want. Now the limestone is unfortunately in the way. Now the limestone is, yeah, the limestone's a problem for us, unfortunately. So we have that, that's gonna boost that. We can get our redstone and put it there. That's gonna be a 5 there. We're gonna need to replace our limestone with the iron. So let's go and replace an iron here. I hate that I'm replacing so much, but I think this is gonna be worth it. Iron there. So that's gonna give us a boost to our iron. So for each iron, that'll give us an extra boost. Okay, so that's boosting our scientist, hopefully. Not a ton, not as much as I'm wanting, but we're at 12 now. We have 23 left, okay. Oh, and also you want more wealth than the inventor. Interesting. How's our Great Forge doing? 77 extra for that, okay. And we need an extra 3, oh, we need an extra tree as well. Can we get it? There's not a tree for our desert, is there? Oh no, the fan palm. Does anyone have a base gold here? Yes, this does. I want a tree there. That'll actually help us with a ton of golds here, actually. So I didn't realize that counted as a tree. So that'll actually complete this objective, which will give us the extra 60. And then we'll also get the bonus for the Great Forge. Ooh, yeah, that's really good. Unfortunately, we don't have the mystery bonus, which I completely forgot about the Skeptic, which he would have been nice to be. It would have been good to be next to some ocean, but that's okay. We'll see how this tree does for us. So he's placing down the tree. Okay, we see a bunch of science coming out. Very good. Let's see how much that was total for us. 76, 84, not bad, not bad. All right, so that's gonna go up a couple times. I just don't think we're gonna get that 20 though. Yeah, we need to get more unique biotica. So how can we place this correctly? Well, let's see if we can get more science and do a good boost to our science here. We have output of that. We could do the limestone, but that's gonna have to, oh yeah, the limestone's gonna be tricky, isn't it? And these guys are starting to encroach on their borders. Well, let's see if we can do anything for the goddess here and see if we can somehow get our biodiversity up. All right, so 40, if there are 2 of 3 mineral within borders, we have, I think, we could do this, but we do want to get her wealth up. That's kind of what we're wanting to focus on. That could get us there. So 2 of 4 gem bioticum. We have a gate, which is a gem. We could possibly get some more gems for her. Let's see, that's not a gem, that's an element. That's 2 times element, actually. We could get, let's see, that's ocean mineral. We don't have a lot of ocean minerals, so unfortunately we can't do that. 2 of 3 element within borders. We could technically get the element. That bedrock would be 2 times element. And if it's adjacent to any plant bioticum, we could replace it here and put the gate there. Because I don't think there's a booster here. So we can move our gate and we can put the bedrock here and that would get the bonus. That's science, we want gold. Yeah, we want gold as much as we can. So let's take a look at our bioticum that we have up here. What would get her... Do we have anything that would go well? Well, we have a bunch of gold here. That's a critter. No, we don't want critters. Plus 15 science. Yeah, we don't have a lot to go with the goddess, unfortunately, that combine well together. So I don't know if we're going to want to focus on her or not. She would give us prosperity, but we really want that plus 10. And honestly, the plus 5 wouldn't be bad. This is tough. Let's look at our draft to see if we can get anything good. We could go for the ocean draft, which I think we might do. Okay, so we have reef and gem and critter, and that's output of 20, and adjacent to the coast. Okay. We can try to make that work. And we get some jasper. Okay, jasper could work. That could work actually for the goddess's favor. So let's go ahead and see if we can get this to go. 2 for gem or ocean minerals. Or elements. All right, let's see what we have in our toolbox now. That's reef, reptile, plus 20 adjacent at least 1 critter. We can have that there next to our clownfish. This is a tough one. Kind of have to think about this one. Adjacent to the coast, like it's plus 60, so we can move that. But that counts as a critter too. Interesting. That's a sea enemy. We may actually replace our clownfish. I'm not sure. We could put the clownfish. This will give us a lot of money, but it's going to take away 15. That's a gem. That's a gem. Let's go ahead and let's try those. We may be able to get this to work in our favor. We're going to replace that because if we need 4 gems within border, we could probably get some working with the desert, and that would give us a good bit of prosperity. And she wants more wealth than the inventor. That's going to produce a lot of wealth. Oh, we have a negative wealth? Oh, wow. But hey, we had a massive bonus there. Okay, so yeah, we need to see an enemy. If she can expand out that way, that would be very beneficial for us. But I don't know if she will. They're kind of fighting over these borders right here. Okay. Plus 3. We need 15 prosperity. She's moving up a good bit. I'm kind of curious to see how she expands. And honestly, I think the borders are... Well, nope, they're going this way. Yep, they're expanding their borders this way. All right, so we need to focus on trying the desert borders. So we can get some wealth that way. Let's see if there's any... I don't think there's a booster here. Actually, what are they doing? Where are you going? Import luxuries. Okay. She has more wealth now, so we just need to make sure we get our prosperity up again. And we only have 17 era. Ugh. So they're exporting furniture, which is good. Man, getting that 20 prosperity is tough. I don't know if we're going to be able to get that or not. We tried to get our iron. We do have our tree here. We do have these, but we have these bonuses quite easily. If we can get that third tree... No, we actually do have the third tree. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, let me see here. Let me sit here and think a minute. Okay, what I'm going to try with the goddess here is I'm going to go for the Gem Seeker. Well, actually, hang on, wait. 2 of 3 element. That's 120. Do we have the element that can... Let's see, we have Reef Gem, Volcanic Gem. No, that one would probably be more difficult. We do have element there. We do have element there. But we have gem. I think we have a higher chance of completing the gems than the elements. Because if we look at this, gem, volcanic gem, 2 times up. We could do the bedrock, but that's science. We don't want to focus on science if we don't have to. Yeah, okay, so what I'm going to do for her is I'm going to focus on Gem Seeker. That'll give us some of the extra gold going. And she's expanding, so that's good. Granted, it's only just to show us the tile there. That's fine. So be it. So she expanded her gold, which is good. That'll get our prosperity up. Now because she has Gem Seeker, let's go ahead and at least place the Jasper down. And we can at least work with the clownfish. We might be able to work with the clownfish moving forward. I don't know. It depends if she decides to expand into the ocean or not, that we can do more of that. But I think we should complete the goddess's objective here. Plus 9, 18. Yeah, so she should get to 10, which hopefully will put her over to 15 prosperity. Because I think your prosperity is based on your raw numbers here. Yep, so she completed that. We're now at 68. Okay, we're at 73. We need to complete one of these objectives somehow. Somehow we need to complete that. I don't know how we're going to do it, but we're going to try. Let's go for a desert. Okay, what do we got here? We have lapis lazuli, so we already have that. For each distinct adjacent gem bioticum. Okay. Or we can get topaz if adjacent to at least 1 gem bioticum, or we can go for some science, which you don't really have a lot of science here. If not adjacent to animal biotica, we get plus 75 and a ton of gold. Okay, and if there's 3 or 5, this could be good, but really risky to go for. I'm going to pick this because it does have a lot of science for us, and it does have a lot of options that we can pick down here. So let's take a look and see what we can do here. We might be able to get our inventor working. I don't know. I wish he would expand, but there's nothing else I can do about it, unfortunately. Okay. And we need 8, so he needs to expand. That's what we need out of that. So let's take a look. He doesn't have any critters, so what we could do is technically do this guy. We can put him there, but oh, it needs a level 2 slot. How do I get an enhanced slot? I think our guys here help with that. No upgrade charge to use this ability. You need to be in the second era to use upgrade slots. Aren't we in the second era? Don't have any upgrade slots. Click here to open the planet shop. Oh, I did not mean to do that, but we can't. Oh, we can add to our Eon limit. Oh, excellent. I didn't know about this. Okay. So this doesn't take away from our people, does it? No, it doesn't. Oh, this is great. Okay, well, we've learned something else and we have a chance now. Excellent. So let's go ahead. Ooh, we have an objective. Okay, so that's not an objective, but we have a notification there. Let's clear all. So we do have the ability to increase our era just a little bit. I need to get that out of the way. Okay, so let's think about this. We need to get 15 and 25 for this guy. I don't think that's very possible. For completing your first 4 level 3 requests, you'll gain 2 upgrade slots. So we need that. Oh, we definitely need that. Can we make this work? Right now, our inventor is what we need. I just don't know how we're gonna get it. I really don't. If adjacent to a mineral bioticum, we could make this work. This is a mineral. Actually, no, it's not. So this is just undergrowth. We could actually replace this. Yeah. Let's do that. That's a mineral right there. Oh, wait, no. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, it's not, is it? No, it is a mineral. Perfect. Okay, mineral is just a rock. Okay, I'm thinking about that way too hard. So that gave us a little bit. That's going to give us to 16, which would be good. So that's going to boost us just a tad. We have 11 plus 10, so we have 21 to work with at the moment. Yeah, this objective is getting tougher and tougher because he doesn't have any more expansion for us. He's not going either way, which is unfortunate, but then that's what we'll have to deal with. Let's see here. What does this say? Prosperity unlocks emblems. Okay. That will also give us a draft if we so choose. It does look like the goddess worked here, so we might be able to get something working with her. I'm going to try. We're going to see if we can get anything as a bonus here. So she has a gold boost. This one has a gold boost. If adjacent to at least 1 critter, we can move the clownfish here and then technically put... Because there's something that enjoys plants, if I remember correctly. Let's take a look here. What enjoys plants in the ocean? There was something that did. You, the bedrock. So what we could do is we could put a bedrock here. And we put... we really like a little bit more room if I had to say anything. Because my plan was at least to have the clownfish and the sea anemone work together and then have the snake on this one. That would have been very good, but we unfortunately just don't have the slots for it. Okay, looking at our best option here, because I do want to get another gem for the goddess, and we can do that. So, you know, if we look at her gem production, she's at 40 right now, so we can at least get 1 more in here by putting gems there, so we could probably figure that out. But I want to see if we can boost her production up just enough to get us working here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a... Oh, nope. Sea crate cannot be put down here because it is only placed in shallow reef. Oh, super unfortunate. So we could... I would have loved that gold booster there. All right, let's go ahead and focus on the gem production at least. Let's get that done for her because that'll actually give a good boost. It just has a straight output of 20. That could work. At least 2. All right, let's see. Do we have anything else? Plus 15 adjacent to gem. That's perfect. We can do those 2 here. So let's go and put 1 here. And then we'll put just a raw quartz, I think, down next to it. And we could put maybe we could do the agate and put... No, right now this is going to be best for us. So we'll put that there. It's going to cost 5 EV onto that. That's fine. We'll get a bonus to our money here. And that should help her out a good bit. Then we have 6 prosperity for this area as well. They are pretty happy about that. Plus 56, that'll at least... Oh, plus 72. That'll at least give us a couple more points in that. Don't know if it's actually going to do anything for us, but it gives us some prosperity, which is good. The more prosperity to have, the better our score up here. So, man, we're hitting that prosperity really good here. 21, we're at 76. We might be able to do this. We have plus 10 left. We could always buy some more. Yep, they're at 13 now. Man, killing it with the goddess and her money. All right, so what can we do over here? I'm still stuck on this, so I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna think a little bit more about what we could do for at least the inventor and the miner here. Okay, so what I've decided here for the inventor is I'm actually gonna replace this redstone here with a Nargite, because plus 20 if adjacent to at least 2 mineral biotica. So that'll be good right here because we have 2 minerals right here. And then I'm gonna move the redstone over here next to the plant. I think that's gonna be a little bit better and more cost effective for our little bit of science here. And then, like I said, we're gonna place our redstone back, and that should help us get that science back and hopefully level this up enough up out here. And we have the goddess back here. She wants 40 prosperity. Oof. Okay, we're gonna try our best. And we have some wealth going towards the inventor now, which would help. So we have a 4 wealth now, and maybe expand your borders if you don't mind. Maybe help me out there. We are gonna hit 17. We're getting close. We have 5 era left. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go up here. I'm gonna purchase some more era. That is about the extent of our era though. We have about 3 more placements, and we're at 78 prosperity. So let's go ahead and see what else we can do here. Like I said, I was hoping he was going to expand, but I think we honestly need food for expansion. As you can see, there's not a lot of people, and we haven't been focusing on food at all. So, what can we do for the goddess? Well, to be honest, I don't really know. Hers is a little bit difficult because we could have these animals, but the booster here is down here. That's a 50% booster, so maybe let's look at some minerals, shall we? What can we do under the water that would give us a mineral booster? Well, we could put some jasper down, and that gives plus 5, and we could put the sea crate technically up here. That's next to a bioticum, so we can actually put that jasper down here, and that would give us plus 15. I don't think it's not for each. So we could technically put that here, put the sea crate here, and then maybe, just maybe, we actually put a sea, well no, a sea anemone actually can only be placed in shallow waters. Okay, so that's the agate. We can actually move the agate down, I think. I think that may be better. Because we get a raw 15 here, get a sea anemone there. That's adjacent to the coast. That doesn't really affect anything. That's adjacent to the animal. So let's see if we can make this work. Let's put... I know this is a risk in using up my bioticum. And honestly, we don't have enough... We might be able to get enough points to handle this. It's really touch and go. Because I would really love to get the inventor done, because that would give us our plus 10 there, and that would give us an upgrade point. But I just don't think we have the ability to do it, unless he needs a unique biotica, but we're out of slots. We can't do much, so yeah, we're kind of done there. So let's see if we can work with the goddess here. I'm thinking of putting... Yeah, I'm thinking about putting this here, and then having the sea crate here. So I'm gonna put a jasper here. That's 5 eon. Now you gotta remember, when we replace something, that's 1, so that takes away our ability to place down 2 more. We only have 1 after that, which is unfortunate. So we gotta think about the best way to handle this. We're going to lose... Oh, yeah. So we put some jasper there. That's gonna get some money for our goddess. Not a lot, but it's gonna be enough to kind of tie her over to 1 more. I'll get us 1 more prosperity. Now then, if we put the sea crate here, is that going to make up the last bit that we need? That'll get us 10 and then 20. When we take this away, that's gonna... yeah, that's not really gonna do, is it? That's our gate. That's only a 15. That's doing us 20. So honestly, our deal would be to replace this. And that would cost 1 eon. We have plus 10, so we technically could do 1 more replacement. Let's do this. Let's put that here, because that would actually boost the jasper as well. So let's see what happens when we do this. We'll have 1 more after this. Okay, that's a lot of gold going in, and that actually may... Yeah, it's going to tie her down. Okay, so that's that. We're definitely going to go over. 43, okay. Is that going to be enough to... Yep, that's going to be just enough to get her over, and that is our 80 eon for this planet with a 3-star. Look at that, we did it. Oh, the second episode. Oh, feels good. This game is super relaxing. It's from just a puzzle, like a puzzle perspective. So it's relaxing too. It's kind of like I've been trying to kind of alternate my games to where, like, okay, I have more mentally focused game and then more of like a hey laid back game, and this is definitely one of them. You know, we didn't complete a lot of these tier 2s, but that's okay. I think we're going to be completing those more when we get to when we unlock more stuff and get to the meta game. So continue for high school or skip to the conclusion. I think we're pretty good. Oh wait, Firm 4 agreed to export modest amulets to Cactus Place Haven. So we have some export going on. Very good. So guys, this is our planet. This is what we did for our second planet. Very good looking planet, if I do say so myself. We had the inventor working, and we didn't do too much with him, but that's okay. That's as much as we can do right now, but that's fine. And our little swamp titan here, he's looking good. I'm actually very curious. I'm gonna check something real quick. Okay, sorry guys, I was trying to check some options, and I just want to make sure that I was understanding correctly. But let's go ahead and wrap up this Eon. I think we're done with this planet. We've done a pretty good job. We reached 3 stars. I'm very happy about that. Are you sure you want to end this era prematurely? Area 5 left will turn into bonus prosperity, currently at 1. That is fine. Advanced. Iron Age, and we got a couple achievements. Complete the Iron Age turning point at least 2 stars, and complete the Iron Age turning point at 3 stars. And we gained plus 1 draft charge, which is good. Gained 1 micro charge, and then plus 9 diversity and prosperity. Era score 78. First era, select your next era from the options unlocked by humanity. So the calm era, ooh, let's see here. What do we have? We can have the castles and knights, or we can have the damned plague. Oh, that does not sound very good, does it? Let's see here. We can have a castles and knights, or we can have the damned plague. Evil scientist from the Inventor City has made a profane discovery. This does not bode well for humans, but your interest is piqued. Will you help the scientist complete his experiment? We're doing science, let's go for it. Let's do the damned plague. Upgrade patches with upgrade charge to place 2-star Bionica. Okay, gain 2 upgrade charges. I thought we were done, but apparently we're not. We're continuing on. All right, so we have the damned plague. Let's see here. Plus 20 on the planet. Oof, we don't have that, do we? We have tree, we have distinct Bionica that have base science yield. Ooh, I think we're pretty good on that one. Do we have how many distinct Biotica do we have for science? 84. Let's see. What? I think we're honestly good with that one. I'm gonna pick the alchemist hut. Eureka! And now they're expanding even more. So be it. And if we look at the alchemist hut, yeah, we already have the times 6. So there's 200 science going straight to the inventor. Oh, that's so good, so good. Alrighty, very good. So we're going to go ahead and boost that up, and that looks like we're gonna hit a lot. We're gonna hit over 20, so that's, yeah, we're gonna be able to get this tier 3 for the inventor, no problem. But guys, I think unfortunately that's where I'm gonna have to wrap it up. I'm already pretty long into this recording, so we'll have to continue this planet in the next episode. If you guys, like I said, if you guys did enjoy this, please let me know down below. If you want to see more of REUS 2, then yeah, liking, commenting always helps out and lets me know what you guys want to see more of and not want to see more of. But that's going to wrap it up for this one. I hope you guys have a wonderful day wherever you may be. As always, thank you for spending some of your time here, and I shall see you in the next episode of REUS 2. Bye, everybody.